Hey guys, we are back here at the Wellington Public Library. I'm Cassidy.
Taylor.
And Christine.
And we are doing this month, which is March, our YA, so Young Adult New Releases. So these are the books that Christine has just...
Not just me.
Well, mostly you, but... So we are going to just tell you a little bit about some of the ones that we think look really exciting and interesting. Christine, why don't you start?
All right, so my first book is a realistic fiction. It is called Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. And I like this cover. I just really like it. I was drawn to it. So what this is about is you have Eliza. She is a very shy person in real life, but she is the anonymous creator of a webcomic that is wildly popular, but no one knows that she's the author of it until a boy moves to her town and starts going to her school, and he's like one of the biggest fanfic writers based off of her comics, and he slowly kind of opens her up. She starts coming out of her shell, and then it becomes known that she is the author of this webcomic, and everything she's built up just kind of starts to crash down around her. So, seems like a really good, interesting story.
I like it. Cool. Taylor is going to be talking about all the huge stack of graphic novels that we had come in this week. We are beefing up that collection for sure.
So, I have Dreamin' Son.
Some of these hardcore anime ones, that's why I asked Taylor, I was like, how about you do graphic novels this month?
Why do you think I would be any better?
Because
I don't read graphic novels.
You're young and hip. You're supposed to know these things. Because you're a teenager.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well.
This is some new manga.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
This one is for sure manga. It reads back to front, which
That's confusing.
I still haven't even tried. I'll open it up and I'm like, I don't know.
I don't like how
Ooh,
I'm
she
holding
stumbles
the book
upon a mysterious man.
in a kimono.
Oh, someone ran away from home.
Oh,
She did.
She ran away from home.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. There's a cute panda on the back. I don't know.
Yes.
I liked that. Thought
Yeah.
that was adorable.
I like the pink.
I know. So, okay. Awesome.
Your turn.
My turn. We'll get the serious one out of the way first. This one is called Let's Go Swimming on Doomsday, and it is by Natalie C. Anderson. And this is told from the perspective of a 16-year-old boy, and I believe this is in Africa, right?
yeah.
He's a Somalian boy, actually. So, but his brother had actually been kidnapped and forced into becoming a child soldier, and then a couple of years later, he's in the same boat. But he kind of knew it was coming because this happens a lot in in his environment. So he actually is a spy, and he is working and working with the American government. So realistic fiction. I think that you are going to actually learn probably a lot about what's going on in the world today outside of our bubble. So it looks really, really cool. So give that a shot if you are into cool real stories.
Cool real stories.
Cool real
Yeah.
stories.
All right, my next one is The Vanishing Star by Maureen Johnson, and this is a mystery. This is book 2 in the Truly Devious series, which we've talked about Truly Devious on one of our videos. I don't know if it was
a couple.
Yeah.
Back when we were doing our top 3.
Yeah, which we need to do
I
again.
know, it's been a while.
Anyway, for me, this book outshone book number 1. I loved book number 1. And then this, by the time you get to the end, your mind is just blown.
Did you ever read
You know who did it, and there's another dead person. It's so good.
Stop spoiling it.
No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
who.
I don't care.
Because I want to read it.
Spoiling.
It actually hasn't even gone off the shelves, but we've already checked it out once to rabid teen boy who just had to have it as soon as it
Yes.
came in. So I haven't read it either.
But
Christine
you guys
listened
loved
to the
book
audio.
1.
I did.
Yes.
I loved book 1.
Like, yes, and
I'm
I promise this exceeds. I don't know what they're whispering about over here. But anyway, this exceeds book number 1. I am super ready for book number 3 because I need to know what happens next.
Is it going to be like another year?
Yes,
before the next one comes
yes.
out?
Oh, can't wait that long.
So if you don't find that one on the shelves, that means I have it. And you can put it on hold. So when I'm done, I will give it to you for sure. But it's probably going to go home with me tonight. Taylor.
What's next?
What's next? It's volume 10, 11, and 12 of East Blue.
One Piece.
One Piece.
East Blue One Piece.
East Blue One Piece.
I think these get checked out a lot,
They do.
right?
I feel like
Yeah.
they do.
So this is manga 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Something called a gum fruit.
Sounds interesting.
Fishing
need to-
for trouble.
Yeah.
Serious.
So,
Pirates.
oh, it's the last volume.
I feel.
I know. It does have some piratey
Last
looking
volume,
graphic art
y'all.
on there. For sure. Okay, my next one, I am actually listening to the audio of this book right now, and it is called Stolen Time, and it is by Danielle, what do you think? Danielle Rollins.
Rollins? I don't know.
I just made her from down south. But it is a time travel novel.
Rollins.
Rollins. I want to go back to New Orleans. Rollins.
Yeah, that's what the joke I just
know.
made.
For sure. Okay, so time travel, very cool. That she, the main character, she is from like, I would say like the early 1900s, and she gets embroiled with time travelers that are from like 100 or so years ahead of us. So, so the world has changed, and it's actually really, 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 it's been fun so far of what I've listened to it. But she's tough, and she just goes with it.
So
you
strong
know.
female lead.
Strong female
Awesome.
lead.
Our
The
favorites.
cast of characters, they're all really, you know, fun and witty and banty and stuff. So all the things that I like in a book. So Stolen Time, very, very fun read.
I'm excited to read it.
You have it, yeah. So read it.
All right, my next.
So much other stuff.
I know, our TBRs are huge. My next book is Goodbye Perfect by Sarah Barnard. And this is, I can't see what I'm doing. This is another realistic fiction. So, there's the phone. Our main character is Eden, and she has her best friend, Bonnie. Her best friend, Bonnie, runs away, off camera. Her best friend runs away with her boyfriend, and only Eden knows where they are. She's determined not to tell their secret until the police show up at her door, because her best friend's boyfriend is actually their music teacher in high school. So she so she kind of has a choice to make, and is starting to realize maybe she didn't know her best friend in the way that she thought she did. So that is Goodbye Perfect.
I have.
Do a different one. Like all of it. You have all
I
the
was
manga
given
at
a
top.
stack.
Do this one. That one looks cute.
Will and Wit. Right, yeah.
Yes. Aw. What's this about, Taylor? Tell us.
So, Wilhelmina, or Will, loves creating new from old. Yeah, and I can't read part of it.
Obviously, we did not do
Yeah.
our research on these before, but anyway, this looks very
Seems
interesting, cute, coupley.
It's got a character
They're
name.
in the woods.
Got a character named Wilhelmina, so you know that's always
Right.
fun.
Ooh. Paddling?
Awesome names.
Swim.
That
So
always makes
anyway,
the
just
book fun.
something that is a little bit different. Not because, you know, we are beefing up our manga section, but I don't want that to be the only thing that we have. So I'm
So this
her-
is like
yeah.
a realistic fiction graphic
Yes.
graphic novel.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe a little tiny bit of romance
Mm-hmm,
in it.
mm-hmm.
I know. For all those.
All right, woman. It's you now.
My next one is The Cellar, and it is by Natasha Preston.
Oh, she was a Wattpad writer.
I know. I actually
Yeah.
just saw that. So, okay. Explain to us what Wattpad is.
Okay, so Wattpad is a app and a website that you can create and write your own stories and publish them onto there. And I actually have a few authors that I follow that have their books made into actual books.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have found books that I've read before were actually started as Wattpad stories.
And see, she is very popular. We had a few of her books in the library already, and then we got a couple requests just to get more Natasha Preston. Not even necessarily any certain titles, just people writing in saying, get more of her books. We love her books. They're great. So I have been slowly
Yeah.
building up
Yeah. And
our
this
collection.
is, this is a New York Times bestseller. And yeah, and she even says in here that the book you're holding started as a story on Wattpad, a social reading platform. So very cool. It is a mystery.
like a thriller mystery.
Yeah, thriller. There you go. That's exactly what it is. So it's basically a young girl. Yikes,
There's
sorry,
loud
did you guys
noises
hear that?
coming
Yeah.
from
I'm like,
upstairs.
somebody just fell down upstairs. Basically, she is kidnapped by a man and forced to spend the summer in his cellar, but there are 3 other girls down there with her, and he has named them all by flowers. So she is Lily, Rose, Poppy, and Violet. But, it goes on from there, and I think the entire story is about her and these other young girls trying to survive and get out of the cellar. There are 3 other books that go along with this series, so we will get those.
Yes.
I'm
sounds-
excited to read
yeah,
it because
sounds good.
I've heard nothing but really good
Right,
reviews. So,
yeah.
So if you are looking for something a little bit more fast-paced and,
Yes.
like that, go for it.
All right, my next one. This
I
one,
think that one looks good.
this one excites me a little bit because it just sounds like something different. This is called Death Prefers Blondes by Caleb Rarig. And this is about a socialite who, by day, she is dodging paparazzi, out in the California sun, all that Hollywood business. But by night, her and 4 kickboxing drag queens pull off robbery heists and take different jobs to do different things, and then they end up taking a job that is way more than what they thought it was going to be, and so then they kind of find themselves in a very perilous situation with that. And I just love this, but can one rebel Harris, how do you say that?
Eris is how I would do it.
Okay, because I pronounce it in my head, but then when I go to pronounce things out loud, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How do I say it? And 4 kickboxing drag queens withstand the slings and arrows of truly outrageous fortune, or will a mounting sea of troubles end them for good? It just looks so fun. Like, I love the cover,
Yeah.
the
This
premise
one's
of
getting a
it.
ton of hype
Yeah.
on Bookstagram and
Yeah.
BookTube.
It's touted as a mystery, so yeah, suspenseful, twisty plot.
It's supposed to be really good.
So, yep, I'm excited to read that one as well.
Very cool.
I have Assassination Classroom. It's the 5th one. Like all the others, I don't know much about it.
It gets checked out a lot, though. Like, I've noticed they rotate off the shelf quite a bit when we have them in new. So, if you're the one reading them, we have number 5.
Number 5 is here. I don't think we know anything about it, though.
No.
Awesome. Okay, my next one is, so my next 2, because I think, Christine, you're done, right? And we have, like, a couple more things. So these are kind of like what Taylor's been doing, and we have, probably 15, 20 more books over there from this order that we aren't going to talk about, and a lot of them are
Series
sequels, So make sure you come in and check them out.
Come
But
and find
these
them.
are two extremely popular ones, so I will
Oh
say
my gosh, this one.
that we have them. We have the new King of Scars, which is, I mean, technically, if you wanted, it's like what, the 7th book in the Grisha verse series. So this is by Leah Bardugo.
Yeah.
Leah Bardugo. I always want to say
Or is
this
it
like,
Lee? I feel like it's just Lee.
yeah, you're right, Lee Bardugo.
Have you
It's
had to
fine.
finish
I
the
can't say
Grisham verse?
Eris.
I know.
It's whatever.
So it is technically like a standalone. It is in the same universe
Well,
as
but
two
it
of her other
brings-
book series.
But you would have to read the Grishaverse books
To
to
understand
know
it.
who Nikolai and any of them are.
No,
And
she-
then Six of Crows.
you don't technically have to read them,
Right, but you're not
it's
gonna
way
know.
better if you do.
You need
She
to.
no, you
Yeah.
you do need to
Yeah.
because they're amazing books.
They are.
But Lee does a great job of telling you who he is in the beginning and
That's
what's
true.
going on.
Okay, that is true. Yes.
But she doesn't go into detail on the things that happen to him in the other stories.
right.
But
yeah.
she does describe him as his own character in the beginning.
Okay.
But it's told
That is
from,
true,
it's
yeah.
not told from just his perspective.
No.
There's 3 different, it switches every chapter to a different character's perspective. And she does that in a lot of her writing, and she is amazing. So,
It's so good.
Yes.
The best.
Love her
like
books.
number 1.
yeah. Well,
Ever.
are you saying this book is number 1?
No,
Or
her
hers?
books.
Oh, her
all
books.
Of her.
Yes.
Six of Crows is number 1.
Yeah, okay, because I was like, wait, we're going to have an argument right here.
On camera.
On camera. But this was a very, very solid book, and I'm so excited, and there will be another one that goes along with, he will have a duology, so
like
can't wait
that
for
word.
that to come out. So, amazing books. But do start, you should start with the first one, Shadow and Bone. But, okay.
I have The Girl from the Other Side.
And I liked this just because, like, just the artistry of it. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure there's
I
not
mean,
a
I think
glare
this is
on
more like a fantasy. I don't think it's just manga.
It's
it's more of
like, and
Kinda like a
it
fairy
seems like
tale.
it's
Yeah.
darker.
darker fairy
Like,
tale esque
Yeah.
fantasy type story rather than the.
Ooh.
I know.
What is
The-
that guy?
Yeah. I thought the
Yeah, this
illustrations
looks-
looked really, really cool,
They are.
but
yeah.
maybe a little bit
Me,
darker.
yeah, it's definitely older
Yeah, for sure.
kids.
The other one that just real quick I wanted to talk about is we do have the newest Unwanted quest
Which,
book.
just so you
is-
know, I'm gonna check this out once we're done and take it with me
it
because
to-
I've already have 2 girls who
I've
want to
been
read
waiting
it
forever. Dragons, Ghosts. So yeah, I will hope then that
You can come in and put this one on hold.
I
as
know.
well.
As I was like, well, do I say his name or not? I hope he doesn't come in or he doesn't see this and know that we have it yet. So
Right.
But we will for sure let the Argonia girls have it first. But it is here. This is a great, great series. Again, it starts. There are quite a few of them, but this is a companion series to the Unwanteds, and it's all about dragons. This one, the companion series. So very extremely popular
Yes.
series. One more
get the
graphic
last
novel.
one.
Taylor's got it.
So this is Junior Braves of the Apocalypse. So yeah, some people were running from some
Well,
zombies.
okay, so I did
Zombies.
read a little bit about this. So these
Ooh,
boys
tell us.
go away. These boys go away to a camp, and when they come back, they find that their hometown has been overrun by zombies. Like the zombie apocalypse has happened while they were away at camp, and so it is about them having to battle with these zombies to help save their town
I like
and their peoples.
Awesome.
Peoples.
That
There we
sounds
go.
cool. For sure, that might be something for somebody that's struggled to find, something to read
Yeah.
that could pull them in if they like
Absolutely.
those zombies. Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Apocalypse.
Who doesn't like zombies?
I don't know.
I mean, the people that would get
I
eaten by them.
like I know probably not the people that get turned into zombies for sure become zombie food, But I always like a good zombie story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever read
Classic.
a bad one. It is kind of becoming a classic in our generation.
It
isn't
is.
for sure. Okay, so like I said, there are, at least 15, 20 more books sitting over there on the desk. It was a huge order this month. Lots and lots of great, all across the board, everything. So come in, check it out. Come and see us. Come talk. Tell us if you are looking for something, like that we don't have. We would love to get what you guys want to read. So
Yeah, let us know. We're always taking requests. So
absolutely. All right.
Right,
Well,
thanks.
enjoy the rest of your day, evening,
Yep.
whatever
out.
it is. I know. Peace out. Like Taylor said.
Don't take my thing.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.